Okay, we'll move to item C. And this is the WIAA football proposal update. Mr. Curran.
Thank you. Just a quick update. The Sports Advisory Council did meet on Monday, January 11th, and by a vote of 11-2 chose to not proceed with the proposal as it is right now. The next step, the executive staff has said no, with the possibility of making some revisions in the current proposal and bringing that forward then to the next level at the advisory council level. The advisory council and the board of control still have to meet, and just because it was an 11-2 vote at sports advisory doesn't mean that it can't progress. But you know what words that I'm hearing now is that the executive staff is backing off a little bit. I don't know if that means that they're just waiting for another year, or if they're willing to take a look at some other ideas. But it's still out there. There's still a possibility that it may pass at the advisory council and at the board of control level. So, and those votes I think are taken January 26th and 27th. So, just a quick update.
Just to give you an idea, Roger Fagan from Bangor, who's on the board of controls, I don't know what you would call it, surveyed or did his own
straw vote
for District 3 athletic directors. 27 were in favor, 27 were no, 4 were neutral, and 5 were no response. So I don't know if you've seen the La Crosse Tribune the last few days. There's been some articles in there. I know La Crosse was still, even as of I believe yesterday, talking about maybe even with Saturday's paper, about their concerns about the travel and their concerns about Marshfield. I think their bigger concern is the loss of the city championship if Aquinas is not part of it. The bottom line, you know, we met last week with what they call the CISA PAC meeting, all the district administrators, and Deb Hauser, the associate director was there, and she said, regardless, you know, something has to be done about the three games in a 10-day period. They're concerned about, you know, concussions, student injuries. So whether the proposal passes or does not pass, something will be coming back, and it may be lengthening the season by a week. It may be dropping a game. It may be counting the 9th game or something as whatever. I mean, so the WI has put a lot of thought into it, but I know a lot of people are talking about the travel issue, and I know, you know, we ourselves travel quite a bit every year. Personally, I'm telling you, I don't think the travel is, you know, the cost is that exorbitant. By the time you go to River Falls one year and New Richmond the other year, personally, I'd like to see if the proposal ultimately passes, where they would play the games on Saturday at 11 or 1 o'clock or something, so we don't have students riding home at midnight or 1 in the morning, you know, on a dark road or something. And Deb Hauser told us, you know, she was adamant that this does not apply to JV. I know in the paper it still said, you know, they haven't heard the specifics whether it applies to JV or freshman football and so on. And to the best of my knowledge, based on what I heard last week, it is not part of it.
And no other sports.
So I know when talking to Roger Fagan last week, he said, you know, it's kind of like voting for the Heisman Trophy winner. He says, I still don't know how I'm going to vote on the 27th. Okay. And I don't remember how many are on that board of controls. Like 11?
I think 11 or 13.
So.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. We certainly had sent our voice in from the board, and also you guys have been polled, so that's good. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Thank you, Tom.
So clearly he's on the agenda for next month to give us an update?
Another update next month, huh, Tom? Probably. Yeah. Okay, that will be good. Okay, then.